Hey guys, Nefri here. So, it's been a while since my last video. I've been kind of busy doing arena, basically trying to get to King God rank, basically top 10, and getting that banner. Which I did, thankfully, because arena is no joke, man. Like when you're climbing up there, you're gaining like no points, but you're basically gaining like 4 to 7 points for like win, and then like if you have like a major loss, you lose like 20 to 30 points. So it's such a grueling task just to climb in arena. So I'm glad I got that out of the way and was able to get my King God banner. So yeah, that's pretty much what I've been focusing on. I haven't even done like any of the Great Rift achievements, so I basically need to catch up on that, make some videos for that. But basically what I have for us today is I think I'm gonna try like going over the patch notes, and sometimes like you viewers aren't in the Discord, so like it's good to kind of, I guess, share this type of information. So yeah, I guess I'll get right to it. This is the patch notes for season 27. It happened on March 2nd, depending on your time zone, whatever. It happens on like a different day or stuff. For my time, I'm Pacific Standard Time, so it happened at 7 a.m. So what we have here, I guess I'll go straight to it. Our current King God Pass, which is Behemus. You know, I was secretly kind of praying for this because, you know, even though like my favorite hero is Aramis, I guess in reality it probably going to be Behemus, because like he has helped me to climb the arena ranks. I have like a newfound like appreciation for him. I mean, before he was kind of cancerous and everything, but it changed with all like the Mercils and the harangues with the stun lock or like the persistent healing. And like for a while before like the Kathy update, like Behemus was really there to help, you know, tackle those type of comms and basically beat them. And yeah, I'm loving this new Behemus skin for the battle pass, and like the art is amazing. Like holy cow! Like, you know, if you like played this game like 2 years ago and you look at the art, it's just kind of like but now they're like the sprite art and like their, you know, their backsplash art is just like so amazing now. So it's like so great. When I first saw this, I was like, cool. And then like the only small thing that like I'm kind of like irked about is that the fact that like you see how here his right eye, he has that glow, you know, like for like the demon eye or something like that. But when you see it into like the sprite art, it's like nothing. It's just both the same. And I'm just like, oh man. And I was hoping like, you know, in like the animation and like when he casts his ability, maybe like the eye activates, but no, like you only see like his shield clasped together like that. But like still, it's still a great art. Like I'm not like trying to bog down or anything. It's just like a minor detail. But like, oh, when he does the cast with the demon bull like shape comes to form when he puts them together, oh, that is awesome. Super awesome. All right, and so I guess for the what do you call that again? It's the scroll of blessing. Yeah, the scroll of blessing. I guess they're putting in Kathy and Behemus. I guess interesting. Executors of the wilderness. I need to kind of like read Behemus's story. I guess why they're kind of like correlated together. But this season we're doing the Flower Blooming Festival, which is gonna happen from these dates, from March, I guess 3rd or 2nd to like March 23rd. And we have a new skin for Rosette, which is looking kind of nice. She has a different stance, but I do like the like the little cherry blossom effects that come out of her attack like that. Oof, That's really nice. So basically we have Lilium Neria. This is a new event skin for her. I think she deserves one, because then she doesn't have any of those skins other than her her new hero's alternate skin, which you can only get for a limited time. But this is a very nice one because look at the particle effects that it comes out when she uses her skill. That's very nice. I like that. Alright, so on to the bug fixes. Fix the bug where King God's Castle's push notifications were not sent properly. I'm not sure what that's referring to. I guess I kind of feel lucky because I don't usually experience a lot of bugs, so I'm not sure where they come from, but I guess if they're happening, they're happening. A bug has been fixed in which the sign-up status, support function, and Alliance Shop discount display of the Alliance functions are not refreshed properly. Again, haven't experienced that. Fix a bug where the Great Rift achievement would sometimes appear unfulfilled even though it had been achieved. I haven't been doing any Great Rift achievements, so fix the bug where the King God Sword's exclusive option damage was intermittently multiplied by 4 instead of 3. Oh, interesting. I didn't notice that. Fix a bug where heroes, Mara, Behemus, etc. that temporarily disappear when using a skill may not receive the effect of mana circulation or magic arrows. Another Great Rift bug. Fix the bug where the box of experience appears to have been obtained when purchasing a book of experience from the daily shop. I haven't been using the daily shop lately because I have max units, so... Fix the bug where the stun from Gidnews level 4 potential was applied to the boss. Oh no. Oh no. This was a very unique type of interaction. Now they took it away. Dang. They took that away. I guess, yeah, that wasn't supposed to be intentional, because yeah, the boss would get stunned if they were using some type of stunning ability with their ability on Gneel's spell shield. Dang. Okay. Alright. That kind of changes up some things. Alright. Season more. Yeah. Season 12 balancing. This adjustment will be made or will be updated after the Season 26 arena ends to maintain consistency with the previous season. Okay. So, this season's balance adjustment is a reorganization of attack and shield values. Now, this is something very major because basically the relic stats and the King God Sword and other things, the value that you get from these flat bonuses from the sword and the shield was just abysmal. For relic stats in general, you would just want to focus on attack speed and spell power, but now that they changed the attack and shield values to percent, it really changes things up, and I can't express how major this is. So the reorganization of attack and shield is one of those long-standing issues of King God Castle. This is to solve the problem that attack/shield increases in absolute value compared to magic attack/attack speed. Magic attack and attack speed? Interesting. Which increase in relative value, and the increase is relatively low after leaving a certain growth range. In order to solve this problem, the attack/shield increase that appears in the game is changed to attack power % increase/HP % increase. With this patch, we expect the value of attack and HP to be somewhat similar to the value of ability power and attack speed. Due to this patch, the value of swords and armor items will be slightly lowered in low-level sections and increased in high-level sections. Additional balancing of heroes due to this adjustment will be further improved in later seasons. Okay, so yeah, here's the summary for the equipment at least. As you can see, the flat damage from 25, 40, 70, and 120 changed to 13, 20, 35, and 60% increase. So yeah, percentage increase is so much better than the flat damage increase. The shield is the same way. I guess you can see these numbers here. then I guess the same type of ratio, 13 to 60% increase. The Great Rift armor changes to a value that matches the multiplier. I'm not 100% what that means. Greed's Divine Gifts options also have changed in the same way, so it's not flat, it's percentage increase. So next we have the artifact or the relics. These are what it's changing to, from the flat to the percentage, flat to percentage. I wonder how much is gonna change in terms of like you know, for like all the attack damage carries now, like if it's better to like stack the attack damage or just still go the attack speed relic route. But doing this definitely opens a path to a lot of options. Can't wait to see how this changes like the meta and everything, and how people do their relic reforges. And I did have a glimpse into this, and there is some discussions about what's going to be happening with relic reforging, which we'll get into that into the later part of the video. So yeah. Okay, so next up we have the change of trials of the change in Tower of Trials. Okay, that's oh man. Oh, Choco. Or who was this? Mr. Croco, not Choco. Mr. Croco. Oh boy. Alright, that was a weird wording in my mouth, but it's supposed to be change of Tower of Trials in season 27. So let's take a look. I've already did the top 10 in Tower of Trials, so I'm not sure I want to be doing that again, but based on what I'm seeing here, they changed some of the stuff here, which I think can allow for different team comps to be able to defeat the bosses. So third floor, change from granting 5 mighty blocks to a stunned enemy to reducing attack of ally heroes by 65%. Okay. Floor 5, which is the boss, instead of dealing damage over time based on max HP, now it's preventing allies from generating mighty blocks. Okay. I don't think it changes the current comps that face it from what I use, but that definitely adds a layer of difficulty, because mighty blocks are kind of good in Tower of Trials. Yeah, I guess I'll just go over like the important floors, like the regular mob floors are not like too crazy, because then it's just like that's not the floors that you kind of replay. For 5 you do that, so that could probably change some comps, not the ones I think I use, but yeah. Floor 10 is still the same. That's the doggo, so yeah, this one's a little bit hard to kind of like compete in, because of the second team requires a lot of weapon affix luck. Floor 15 hasn't changed, so and that one's not too hard to do either. Floor 20. Okay, this is an important one. Before, you were not able to have any HP drain at all. Now it's increasing the MP cost of ally hero skills by 50%. So I think floor 20 now opens a lot of more flexibility on how you can do the floor, because before, when you didn't have that HP drain, it was like, oh, you need to find a way to basically survive using only mighty blocks, and the fact that also like the left hand drains mana, kind of like basically makes it all the more difficult. And like all those like the added challenges to make it so that you can gain more points is like, preventing MP recovery. It's just like such a struggle. I'm not sure how. I guess I have to kind of see within the challenges if they change that too, but from what I'm gathering here, I don't think they did. They only changed like the restriction to the floor. So just having this and having HP drain for that boss would probably make it a lot easier, I would presume. Anyway, okay. So that's that, and so this is, I guess, just the scheduled time for maintenance. It's kind of hard for me to read, but so this one is my time, so like 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. At the time of this recording, it's already way past that, and I was already checked out by the battle pass and stuff. So yeah, got that already. So by the time I probably upload this video, it's gonna be already all the updates are gonna flow through. But yeah. Alright, so here is Mr. Krako's I guess letter to us. So after posting today's update notes, we're closely examining the opinions shared in each community, including cafes. So I'm just gonna give you the too long didn't read version of it. So basically they're just trying to explain the difficulties they've had trying to like close the gap between like attack damage heroes against like spell power, because spell power had like a percentage increase while attack and like the shield was like flat. So like the gap between those type of like heroes was pretty big, and so now they finally like implemented the percentage growth. Well, before that they had like the awakenings that would kind of like bridge the gap, but it was still kind of like more favored towards like the spell power type heroes. So now they're going to implement these attack damage and HP increases by percentage. And also there's like a second portion to it, which is the relic option reforging, which is a content that was kind of really bad, so to speak, because like the RNG that you had to have to kind of re-roll and get the perfect lined up stats, especially for like attack speed or spell power, and getting that like max stat on that one column was so hard, and you had to like dump so much resources or money if you went that route to kind of get that perfect stat. I poured a lot of resources and time to like do those perfect relic stats, at least for one, or at least for a few of them, and they seem to have already made up their mind about how they're going to change it. I bet it's gonna sting a little bit after seeing that change. Hopefully it, honestly, it's probably gonna be really healthy for the game. It's gonna bring, I guess, a better feeling to when you want to like get a better relic. I'm not completely sure what they're gonna change about it, but we're gonna see in like in the next couple of seasons or something like that, and hopefully it's gonna be pretty great. But yeah, that's the end of the patch notes. So I guess one thing I'm kind of disappointed about is like they haven't like during like the previous season, like right in the middle of it, they released a new hero, Kathy, and basically she was a absolute menace to arena because of her insane burst and shook up the arena comps. She is pretty overpowered in that mode, and like because like her ability, like that ability, what do you call it? Dancing bullet. Okay, yeah. With her like dancing bullet, it just like once she like kills that initial unit, she still continues firing, and I kind of think that either she should stop, or like it's just, the thing is that like she continues firing even when she's like not in range. So like I think that needs to kind of change. I think she needs to be still within range to be able to continue firing, or else it just basically blows up the whole board. And I think that change needs to happen. I don't know if they're gonna do that yet, but she is basically really overpowered in arena, especially in the top ranks. So yeah, that's one thing I'm kind of disappointed about, that they didn't, address any like hero balancings in this update. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this patch notes overview. I hope you guys like this type of video. Let me know if you want me to do more types of videos like this to go over like the patch notes and everything. And I know some viewers don't have Discord, or they aren't part of the King God Castle official Discord, so they don't really have access or viewing of this. So hopefully this is very informative and helpful, so you guys get to know what's going on with the patch notes and everything. But yeah, hope you guys liked the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and tune into my next video. Alright, thanks. See ya.